Damning quote as well from Thomas Muller after the game yesterday, which pretty much ended with him saying, I don't think Barcelona can cope with the intensity in top-level football. To hear another professional say that about a team that they've just played, Frank, that's quite a big statement, isn't it? And it's not as if he's trying to get into their heads. It's not as if it's a power play. They don't matter to them. They've not got to play them. They're no threat to them.
Well, it's just been realistic in a way. Like Jules explained, who really believed that Barcelona deserved to go through? At the end of the season, it was a disaster. It's just the conclusion of it. They don't go through. They go to Europa League, where I guess they belong now. It's sad for the fans. It's sad for the history of Barcelona. But it is what it is. Like the newspaper said, you deserve what you created, in fact, and it is what it is. And Müller, like us, saw the disaster that Barcelona became. Because it's a real disaster for the fans, for the football overall. Yes, we all wish that Barcelona is going to go back to their prime, but they're not. And Müller has the good conclusion. They can cope with top clubs. So go back to reality, work hard. I would say, shut up, and you will see what's going on. But they can't opt for anything.
I suppose, Gemma, one thing that is worth remembering is that Xavi was there back in 2000, 2001, granted as a player, granted he wasn't the manager who had to deal with them, but this is a player who has been through the tough times, and no doubt he'll be trying to instill confidence and positivity in these players to say, hopefully this time will pass.
Yeah, that's a good experience. That's why I see some green shots, because I think Xavi will have the patience of the board of members, of the supporters. It's a complicated club, Barcelona. So I think he knows what it is. He suffered that dark years when Louis van Gaal was manager, where they were not playing the Champions League 17 years ago. So he knows how to deal with that. It's true that now they are struggling with more problems. They have less money, and there are much more powerful teams in their as rivals. But he knows how to deal with this. There are talented players in the academy, and he knows how to do. And I think he's got an idea. I think they are a little bit more organized. He's trying things like this high pressure. It didn't work out against Bayern. They are too good for them. They couldn't deal it, but I mentioned I was at the Allianz Arena, and the first 20 minutes they tried. If they had a good striker, they might even score a goal before Bayern did, and it could have changed a little bit the story. But it's as Julian mentioned, they are playing a different competition. They are not in the top teams, between the top teams in Europe. So I think they need, first of all, look at the academy, look at the getting a little bit more realistic, thinking, yes, it is what it is. It's from Ronald Koeman, es lo que hay. Everyone complain about that, but it is what it is. That's the reality, and they have to deal with that, and they have to work on that, and they need to use that frustration as a turning point and starting a new era based on maybe more modest goals, and see if they can build a team, reinvent themselves, because it's a club with more than 100 years of history, and they have a lot of members, and they have a stadium. They can make money with that once they rebuild it. So there is a good material there, but they need to manage in a proper way, not as it has been the last decade.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube, and for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app, and for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.